item, contract change order number 23 with Clark Construction. Discussion.
Senior Project Manager Heidi Heinz-Kindle joined us and outlined to all of us all of the changes that were made to the tune of $48,967. This amount is to be taken from buyout and will not be taken from contingency.
And my understanding is the project is 80% or greater completed. So I think we're making good progress to keep that project in budget, or hopefully under budget.
Sure.
Other comments or questions? Okay, then we'll move forward with a roll call vote. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Jazinski.
Yes.
Commissioner Engler.
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney.
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson. Commissioner Embry. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Finance and Administration Committee is resolution number 2024-13. Motion reads, move to adopt resolution number 2024-13 to approve the ballot language for the Isabella County Sheriff's Office road millage proposal and certifying ballot language on the November 5th, 2024 general election ballot.
Primary
Support.
election ballot.
Oh, it's supposed to be general.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Been moved and supported. I think before we have discussion on it, just want to make sure this is very important and critical to the county. I wonder if we shouldn't make sure we read the resolution into the record.
We have a recording of it from the work session.
Okay,
It's on record publicly.
the only thing is people may not read, look at the work session.
It's on public record, recorded.
Did we read this resolution into the meeting?
It's a public meeting and it's recorded.
Does it need to be in the minutes though for the?
Well,
It's in
is.
the minutes.
Right.
okay, well, we'll follow the wishes of the commission unless there's some other commissioner that wants to hear it. Okay, with that, discussion.
All right, we had the Sheriff Maine come before us and help to explain the need for the 1.45 mils request for the Isabella County Sheriff's Office Road Patrol Services, which is to include patrol operations, equipment, communications, and notifications. It will generate in the first year $3.737196 million for, just as I said, road patrol operations, equipment, communications, and notifications. And I am fully in support of moving this forward because our road patrol is in my opinion, essential service.
So this commission has done its homework, reduced the budget down to a zero base, but we still don't have enough money for road patrol. So this is very critical for the citizens of the county to make a determination whether or not they want to have the road patrol or not. And that'll be in the November. And as I said at the work session, we're not an unusual county having the need for additional funds to cover some of these critical services. And I named several other counties that have road patrol and looking for renewal, road patrol millages are looking for renewal, or counties that have had sought in the past road patrol and didn't get it, but then did get it. So we're not unusual in needing those funds to cover some of our essential services. Any other comments? With that, Madam Clerk, roll call, please. Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
That concludes the work of the Finance and Administration Committee meeting.
Thank you, Commissioner Embry. Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
First item, Laura L. House Farmland Agreement Application. Move to approve Laura L. House Farmland Agreement Application dated May 5th, 2024, and instruct Isabella County Clerk to forward the approved application to the MDA Farmland and Open Space Program.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the Laura L. House Farmland Application Agreement. Discussion.
Well, we see these applications quite frequently here in Isabella County. It's merely an application that we approve once we see that the application is fully filled out, and we forward it to the state, and it gives the farmland a tax exemption or reduction, I should say, and commits the land to be farming for the designated number of years on the form.
Additional comment? Oh, is the farmland application, PA, what is the PA?
16.
Voluntary program that helps preserve farmland for growing of crops and keeps it away from development over time. So there's a lot of acres across the state. With that, we'll go with it doesn't say roll call. I think we can do this voice vote. Or should we do a roll call?
Let's do a roll call if you don't mind.
Please.
Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Swaney, Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Embry. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Okay, next up is the fiscal year 25 Child Care Fund request. The motion reads, move to approve the budget request for fiscal year 25 Child Care Fund in the amount of $2,208,455.33 and authorize the board chairperson to sign the form DHS/2091.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the budget request for the 2025 child care funds request to the state. Discussion, please.
This is a request for from the state. It's actually $400,000 more because the state has added some additional requirements. So we're not guaranteed we're gonna get that amount, but this is the start of the process.
Any other comments or questions? With that, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Yes. Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Swaney, Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Embry. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Justice, Accounting Affairs Committee.
Now with Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
Okay, secure alarm proposal agreement. Motion reads, move to approve the secure alarm proposal agreement dated July 23rd, 2024 in the amount of $19,645.72 between Secure Alarm and the Isabel County Commission on Aging and authorize the board chair to sign the same pending legal review.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the secure alarm proposal and agreement dated July 23rd, 2024 in the amount of $19,645.72. Discussion, please.
Yes, this is brought to us by Jennifer Crawford, Commission on Aging. And it has to do with our new building out here and finishing it up. The last project is to put in an alarm system and cameras. And she went back to what secure alarm is what Commission on Aging uses, and got with them, got a price, and we're just going to move forward and get this project all set up.
Secure alarm is used in just about every one of our county facilities, so got a very dependable company. Other discussion or questions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Embry, Commissioner Zalizinski, Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Swaney. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
And that completes the work of the Human Resources and Public Works Committee, Mr.
Thank you
Chair.
very much, Commissioner Hutchinson. We don't have any intergovernmental affairs. Under Administrator Controller, we have an item, and that is the MERS Annual Conference Delegates. Commissioner Hutchinson, would you please?
Move to approve the municipal employees retirement MERS system. Employee delegate Dorothy Marshall, alternate employee delegate Tim Neoport, officer delegate Teresa Bristow, and alternate officer delegate Nicole F. Frost to serve as the annual MERS conference on October tenth and 11th, 2024, with the fees and expenses paid by the county for the delegates attending.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the employee delegate, alternate delegate, and also the officer delegate and alternate officer delegate to the MERS conference. Discussion, please.
Well, this is where we've put these in place. We do it every year. It used to be, I think last year we sent came out of the Treasury Department, but put these people in place. They go down to the conference, bring us back all the information with the MERS. It's a great conference, and it helps us explain what's going on in the insurance and industry.
And the employee delegates is done by a ballot of all they elect the primary and the alternate. And then it's the officer delegates up to administrator to select a person to go to that. And I've attended for Clinton County, this conference, and the information is really good. They talk about all the different products MERS has, any changes in the way any of the new changes are dealing with the problems with interest reductions or some of those other things, and you can come back then and report that back to the employees. So it's good to have representation there. Any other discussion? So with that, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Embry. Commissioner Jazinski. Commissioner Engler. Commissioner Swaney. Commissioner Hutchinson. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
We do not have any unfinished business, but we have an item under new business, which is the Isabella County Health Plan recommendation. Commissioner Engler, would you please take that motion?
The motion reads, move to accept the fiscal year 25 Insurance Committee recommendations and approve the change to Simply Blue PPO self-insurance for the prescriptions with the ARO RX, maintain the HRA levels, and change to the MetLife for dental, vision, life, and disability coverages, and authorize the administrator controller to sign all documents necessary to implement these recommendations.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to accept the fiscal year 25 Insurance Committee recommendations dealing with the county's health insurance plans. Discussion, please.
Insurance Committee spent a lot of time and effort trying to reduce the cost of health insurance. Everybody else is struggling with this, and they came up with these recommendations that will save the county money.
I know we did budget 10% increase, and we were kind of aghast when we found out that from Blue Cross Blue Shield, the same policies that we've been having would be a 20.5% increase. So much credit to the Employees Committee that's been working on this, and also to Chairman Hope, who's been a representative to the committee. Then we got that down to 10.5%, which is still 0.5% more, but there's a chance of having some additional savings that will bring it down to what we budgeted. So it's been a lot of effort, a lot of information exchanged with a very positive result. Other discussion?
I was reached out to by a couple employees that were watching the work session hoping to see differences between the two plans, the previous plan and the new plan. They were hoping that could be told in this session. I don't know if there's anyone here that can do that, but probably in the interest of time, perhaps the administration could send out an email that compares the two plans to employees?
Payroll
Yeah,
benefit.
so to, just for listeners now, there was, our HR, uh, Gail, she sends out, and it just went out recently in this week's emails. She does document, and I believe it went to all employees, all
Okay.
board, documents what some of those changes are. So, you can go back in those emails and take a peek, but if there's, additional, questions or any more documentation, if there's anything employees would like to see, they can reach out. We do have our next insurance, committee on August 12th, next Monday.
Mhm.
And at that time, employees are encouraged to come and listen or ask some questions. So they're able to be there as well to get more on those specifics.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Good question, by the way. Hearing none. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Embry, Commissioner Jazinski. 5 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Vice Chairman.
Very much. We'll go now to general public comments again. Seeing nobody, announcements.
I just have one. I just want to say, well done, Mr. Vice Chairman, handling the role of chair tonight. Well done, sir.
Well, thank you very much. I didn't think I made too many mistakes, so you guys keep me in line. What's unless there's additional announcements, we'll have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported to adjourn the meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Good
Thank you,
job
sir.
tonight.
Well done. Oh, we got a purple streak.